Among those rallying for Governor Hochul to more broadly use her powers of clemency is the family of Robert Webster. They say the Queens man was wrongfully convicted at 17 years old of arson and has served 34 years of a 50-year sentence.
He done did everything he had to do up there. He got his bachelor's degree. He done finished every course that they ever gave him up there. He's on honor roll. He never had a problem, and he's just fighting to be free.
And there are thousands of cases just like Webster's, men and women who've done hard time on long sentences and made progress in prison.
Look into our hearts and bring our families back together.
Former Governor Cuomo responded to just 41 clemency requests during his 11 years in office. Even as COVID ripped through the state, he resisted calls to release more prisoners, granting only a handful just before resigning.
Hochul, do better than Cuomo did. Give us no clemencies. Let the old men out.
Ulysses Boyd was convicted of felony murder in 1986, but had his sentence commuted by Cuomo. He says he's now fighting for the people left behind in prison. Boyd argues releasing older inmates who've turned their lives around is not just humane. He says it would curb the current climate of violence we've seen in the city through mentorships and violence interrupter programs.
We're ready to return back to be citizens that can be able to help inside the community, deal with the violence that's out here with the young man, because we come from that background.
Boyd hopes the state's Department of Corrections under Hochul's leadership will spend more time face-to-face with inmates who might be good candidates for clemency. And several lawmakers were on hand, pledging to push for more funding to make it happen.
We need money for commutation, not for mass incarceration.
Now, I asked Governor Hochul's press secretary if the governor has more interest in using the clemency powers more than Governor Cuomo. She said specific cases could not be discussed, but sent me a statement reading, quote, Governor Hochul is committed to improving justice, fairness, and safety in the criminal justice system, and we are reviewing applications in that context. Live from the governor's Midtown office, Henry Rossoff, Pix 11 News.